Hey, this is Byron, and I want to talk about respect your spouse always. Women and men do not think alike, in all honesty. Tell me what you think about this. Give me your opinion and comments. Women and men do not think alike. Let me move this back. Always, women and men, our brain cells are different. No problem. I ain't gonna say who's right and who's wrong, but we just don't think alike on most subjects. One problem I have with men and women is when you're dating, it's amazing how good you look. Once you get that person, you start to let yourself go. I'm talking about men and women. We need to stop doing that. Do not let yourself go. Always try to stay at peak level towards looks all the time. So don't let yourself go when it comes dating. Um, of course, don't cheat on your spouse. That's a no-no. That's a very unforgivable no-no. Do not ever cheat on your spouse. It's unacceptable. It's unforgivable. And don't tell your woman or your man that me having sex with that person means nothing to me. It's still that's messing with their psyche. That's unforgivable. That's unacceptable. You cannot do that. So do not cheat on your spouse. That's very disrespectful. And when you talk to your spouse, don't yell. Keep a calm voice and just relax. Have a pleasant conversation. You might think one way, she might think another way, and then come to a conclusion or agree to disagree, and then one person set their pride aside and go with the other person's way. That's all you have to do. Everything do not have to come down to an argument. It don't. Just one person talk. Don't interrupt them while they're talking. Then the other person talk. Don't interrupt them. Don't cut them off. You know how we do when we get angry. Somebody talking, you just jump in. No, 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 don't do that. And give me, like I said, give me your opinion on these methods. Leave comments and everything because I want to know if I'm missing anything. I'm just trying to help out, and I hope this help out someone what I am saying. People got to learn how to have conversations. Conversations, I don't know if you noticed this, has gone. People just want to argue, yell, talk at people, things like that. No, keep a calm voice. And then one thing you can add to this, if you have two different opinions, sometimes just give it time and then come back and revisit the conversation, and then you might come to a conclusion or answer. So it don't always have to be anger. It don't have to be an immediate conclusion or answer, things like that. Sometimes you got to think about things. That's just respect. Hold on one second. Don't let emotions get involved. To be honest with you, women are very emotional. Nothing wrong with that because that's what makes them a woman, a beautiful woman. But if a man get emotional and both of you guys are emotional or emotions are involved, sometimes just conclude the conversation and come back at a later date. Not too late. Just come back maybe an hour, a couple of hours later, and then talk about it once the emotions have subsided. You see what I'm see? Do you see what I'm saying? Let the emotions subside, and then both of you guys can have a casual, sensible conversation. I really believe that. Next thing is, don't be late. If a man is in his car waiting on you, and women not gonna like this part. I'm just using women as an example. And you're supposed to be at dinner at 7 o'clock. He's been sitting in the car since 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. He has to drive to the place, and you still getting ready, and it's 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's very disrespectful, believe it or not, to your spouse. Vice versa. If a man do that to a woman, that's very disrespectful. Be aware of time periods. Once you set a time, try to, as close as you can, be ready at that time. That can be very, very respectful when it comes to a relationship. So try not to be late, keep the other person waiting. When a bill need to be paid, a guy don't necessarily have to pay the bill. If a man cannot pay the bill, say he fall on hard times, it's okay for the woman to step up and pay the bill. That's very respectful. Women step up. If a man cannot do it, the woman can step up. These days, women make as much or more money than us guys, so it's okay for women to pay bills too. Especially if it's all come down to, how do I say it? Communication. It all comes down to communication. A woman and a man should talk about this stuff way ahead of time before it comes down to the bill needs to be paid. See what I'm saying? Communication solves so much. The next thing I want to talk about is arguing. This is, I think, the most relationships that break up comes down to arguing. It's as simple as that. You need to stop arguing. People forgot to have conversations. People need to go back and learn how to have a casual conversation. One person talk, don't interrupt. The other person talk, don't interrupt. And then you guys. Now, if both you guys think you are right, and in most cases we do. Let's be honest, don't we? We always think, everybody always think they're right. You should still, one person should sacrifice and set their pride aside and go with the other person's theory. As simple as that. I'm serious, because they both can be right. The woman and the man can be right. But one person has to back down and let the other, you have to come to a conclusion. You have to. And that's when it comes to setting your pride aside and sacrifice, let the other person do what they want. As simple as that. I know it's easy to say, hard to do, because emotions get involved and things like that, and you start yelling and raising your voice and saying hurtful words to hurt that person. Don't say hurtful words to hurt someone. Even if you're angry, I don't care if you're mad at that person, don't call that person out their name. That's very disrespectful what I'm saying. Always respect your spouse. Don't call that person out your name. Don't even hint to that person that you're about to call them out their name. That's very disrespectful. It is. I'm being honest with you. I'm just being real. But don't do those things right there. And there's a couple of more things too. But first of all, I want to tell you to like, subscribe, and share this video. Please share this video, because I want everybody in the world to hear this video, because I'm just being real when it comes to relationships. People need to hear these things. I'm very motivated right now, because everything I'm saying, me and my girl has been going through it, and I have learned so much. Okay, like I said, agree to disagree a lot of times, but come to a conclusion. Let one person be right. As simple as that. Let one person be right, because both parties, 99% of the time, both parties think they are right. You know I'm telling the truth. So somebody has to back down and let the other person do what they want. It don't always have to be the same person. I'm serious. It could be one person this time. We're gonna do it your way. Next time we're gonna do it my way. Simple as that. Respect each other's privacy. Don't go through each other's phones. That's a no-no. If you love that person, you should just trust them. That's very disrespectful to go through the other person's phone. I'm serious. Even if you think that person might be doing something wrong, that's very disrespectful. You have to sit down and have conversations. Baby, I'm hurt. You're not acting, this is the woman talking. Baby, I'm hurt. You're acting a little bit different, and I'm really worried that you might be doing some things that you should not be doing to hurt our relationship. Just come out and tell that person. Don't sneak and go through their phone. Just come straight out with it and let that person respond. As simple as that. As simple as that. Learn to listen. That's the biggest problem a lot of men have. A woman can talk. We hear what they say, but we're not listening. We're not listening. Men, we have to learn how to listen better. I know we don't want to listen. My girl be talking like crazy, and I don't want to listen, but I have to learn how to listen better. Women, you have to learn how to listen too. When we talk, you have to learn how to listen to us as well. You know, it goes both ways. Everything goes both ways. Everything's 50-50. We have to learn how to listen. You have to learn how to listen. Understanding, listening, compromise, sacrifice, that all comes into par when it comes to respect for your spouse. You have to do all that. You have to compromise, you have to sacrifice, you have to listen, you have to have understanding. Understanding is the biggest. Understanding is the biggest. You have to understand what that person is trying to do. Then a lot of times, well, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to stay there. Like I said, everything's 50-50 on all decisions. When it comes to a household, woman and man, everything should be 50-50 when it comes to decisions. When it comes to big decisions, especially. Back in the days, men didn't used to have to ask women to do big things, big decisions and things like that. But I think these days, with the social media and the way women have came up and the way women are making money these days, everything's 50-50. I'm sorry. When it comes to big decisions in the household, that both parties should agree on exactly what to do. And the last thing I want to talk about is the title of this is Respect Your Spouse. Demand respect. Don't accept nothing less. That's the last thing I want to bring up. Demand respect. If you feel your man is disrespecting you, you come out and tell him. Man, if you feel your woman is disrespecting you, you come out and tell them, I think you disrespecting me. You should demand respect in your household. And I want to end it right there and thank you for watching my video. Thank you, YouTube, for giving me the platform. Thank you, God Almighty, for giving me the strength to make this video and to learn to teach me how to talk in front of a camera. Please, please subscribe, like, and share this video. I'm learning so much, and I'm a child of God, and I'm learning so much. I'm so happy. And most of all, I want to thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you, God. Thank you.